So some people got a little upset with me on Twitter, Discord, YouTube comments that I just write off a card being bad and I don't really explain why. One of those was Hennet Foam Marksman. 5 mana, so it's expensive. 3/6, understated minion. After a friendly beast dies, so it has a condition, get a random legendary beast, so it's random, and then from the past costs 2 less. It's a value card. It's an expensive, understated, random value card that literally does nothing because value is unplayable in Wild. Value decks don't work because you either A, lose to aggro because you're running cards that don't do anything in your deck, or you B, lose to combo decks because obviously you lose to combo decks. Value doesn't matter. Winning the game matters. So prolonging a game is just simply worse than winning the game. Another card that I just kind of skipped over was, I think it was Sleet Skater. 5 mana, understated minion, freeze an enemy minion, gain armor to equal to its attack. At best, this card heals you for 3 in Wild. For 5 mana. That's terrible. Ungodly terrible. Like, this is why I don't spend time explaining terrible cards. What is it? Clay Matriarch. This is another one that's really easy. 6 mana, 3/7, again, understated. Miniaturized, doesn't really matter. Taunt, okay, it slightly fights for more. The issue is, who fucking cares? If you're playing a 6 mana taunt minion, you've either lost the game or won the game. You don't need a 6 mana taunt minion. Shoplifter Goldbeard, 6 mana, understated minion with value. After you summon a pirate, summon a copy of it that attacks a random enemy that dies. It doesn't fucking do anything. CCG, 4 mana, 4/3, understated minion, no board presence, death rattle, get 3 first edition Demon Hunter cards in mint condition. Oh boy, value card in Wild, so useful. Fucking Blind Box, same thing. Ooh, it's so useful. Okay, Warlock got some actually really good cards, but, Crane Game, 9 mana, Wheel of Death, 8 mana, and they don't win you the game. Shaman, Shutter Block, you can't play this in the only deck that you'd want to play it in. Hagatha, again, you can't play this in the only deck you want to play it in, because they don't run spells that cost 5 or more. Shining Sentinel, 7 mana, for 3/7. Yeah, it still has 2 copies, who fucking cares? Wish Upon a Star, 7 mana. Once Upon a Time, 6 mana. Wind Up Enforcer, understated minion. It doesn't have taunt, can't fight for the board in any way. Doesn't matter if you summon 2 copies, and then trading to make it summon multiple copies. It's just worse than another card that already exists. It's worse than fucking Azurite Chain Gang. Pipsy, Pipsy's probably okay, relatively speaking. It's not a great card. Yeah, it's 7 mana, but you can cheat it out, so that's why Pipsy's fine. Crafter's Aura, 7 mana, at the end of your turn, summon a random 6 cost minion! It's fucking value! Value does nothing! Druid got really good cards, actually. Sky Mother Amiana's kind of bad, but it's at least meme good, and then, Alonius is, good in, a Malagos Druid. Cheatrake's kind of mediocre, but it's kind of it. Value card, Chain Display! Value card, it's fallen! It's bad cheap, but worse than Aviana! Botface, 9 fucking mana, dude! Yeah, you have Chemical Spill. Who cares? Cheat out a card that wins you the game, not fucking Botface. Inventor Boom, 8 mana! Why do I have to explain why cards are bad? Explaining why a card is really good actually is harder to do than explaining why a card sucks. Look at Origami Frog. 5 mana for Rush, Battlecry, swap attack with another minion. Fucking kills 1 minion for 5 mana. That's terrible. Versus Treasure Distributor, which is an obviously good card. 1 mana. After you summon a pirate, get +1 attack. That's obviously a fucking good card. Now you might say to yourself, wait a minute, what about Sonic Playhouse Giant? It's 20 mana. Yeah, but it doesn't cost 20 mana. It costs 0 mana, because you cheated out. Alina, Shop Manager, 6 mana. Whenever you cast a spell, fill your board with random minions that cost, it builds you 1 board that gets cleared and either you somehow stick Lena and your opponent doesn't clear it, and then or you play a 4-mana board of 4-mana minions. It's fucking terrible. Like, there's so many atrociously awful cards that I don't understand why people think I have to explain why they're awful. Origami Dragon, 6-mana 1/1, Divine Shield Lifesteal, Battlecry, stop stats with another minion. Yeah, maybe you can swap with an 8/8, and then you still lose the game anyway. Like, who fucking... Geppetto, value card, does nothing. Califero, really bad combo card. Why is Death Knight at the bottom? Whatever. Ziliax. Yeah, Ziliax is going to cost like 9 mana, right? But they even show it right there. Divine Shield, Taunt, Lifesteal, Rush. Costs 1 less for each minion in play. That's a fucking broken card. Like, it's so much easier and more worth talking about to talk about strong cards than it is to talk about bad cards. And that, sorry for my fucking rant. I just got really pissed off about this because it's so obvious when a card is terrible. Like, why do I need to explain why a 10-mana card is fucking bad? Like, why do I need to explain that? Anyway, sorry for getting all pissed. Peace out.